Thank God we have members of the community like TBJ Quag who has found out that there is actually some skills in the game that are not properly working as they currently should be. Some of those being Blast Chill, Blast Gas, and Play the Angles. All pretty dang strong skills for different classes such as Graveborn, Berserker, and Spore Ward. Now, know that these skills could actually be doing a whole lot more damage, but currently are not because they're not scaling properly with your class power. What's going on, everybody? Byrdman here with a quick little video kind of highlighting some skills in the game that are currently not working as intended, even though they are some of the strongest skills in the game. I did not personally find this myself. I found it from TBJ_Quag. Make sure you're checking out his Twitch stream. He's starting every single day, starting in the morning. So swing on by, show the guy some love. He's a great friend of mine, so definitely want to highlight him in this. But he found out that a lot of these skills that we've been using to really amp up our damage in our different builds are actually not scaling as they should be right now, which is kind of crazy for the fact that they could be doing even more damage than they currently are. Now, let's highlight a couple of those, and do know that you can follow me over on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch at Byrdman778 and use code BYRD at GFIELD checkout. Now, let's first start off with Blast Chill. This says whenever a Fate Maker deals melee damage to an enemy, there's a chance to release a Frost Nova, dealing frost ability damage to nearby enemies, but it cannot crit, and it will do about 25% of melee damage as ability damage. This is really great just for the fact that as you're swinging, you're able to get just a little bit more juice out of every single hit that you do, but the fact that it's currently not scaling correctly with our class power just proves that that Frost Nova can do even more damage. It seems as though this is really focused around ability damage, since even though when we go on to like things like Blast Gas, where it says whenever the Fate Maker deals spell damage, there's a chance it will create elemental explosion, dealing ability damage being the key there. The spell's elemental type, it cannot critical hit. So again, it seems as though this is really focused around ability damage, just not doing what it can do normally. This is also afflicting Clawbringer's Rebuke skill, where whenever you get hit, it's going to do lightning ability damage to nearby enemies. But moving on to, again, the third kind of like big coup de grace ability, I would say, is the Play the Angles, where the Fate Maker gun critical hits have a chance to ricochet, dealing ability damage to nearby enemies. Ricochet shots have a small chance to ricochet an additional time. So essentially, again, the ability damage is just not getting scaled correctly, I guess, with our class power. Now, this seems as though it should be a simple fix on Gearbox's side to do. I genuinely think this is something that really should get fixed here sooner rather than later, just for the fact that our builds could be doing even more damage than they already are. I mean, currently, you're looking at my Barbarian melee build, which really does lean heavily on Blast Chill. I do a significant amount of damage, I mean millions of damage with this skill on this setup, but the fact that I could do even more, because again, I'm mainly focused into Berserker power on this setup, means that it could just be absolutely nuking entire groups. I mean, right there, the non-scaled up version of it is able to do that right there. So it's pretty impressive what all your different builds can be doing here soon. So hopefully we do see a change with that. Again, though, big shout out to Quag for finding this out. Him and his community are a bunch of math lords and know all the fun stuff and things going on, so make sure you're checking them out. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Hope you really enjoyed this information. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these little bit shorter videos, just kind of highlighting things going on in the community, things that we're finding and stuff like this. I feel as though a lot of people aren't getting the right information that they need. Some content creators are just kind of fudging numbers and not showing the right things that they should be doing. So if I'm able to kind of take some information that I find from other homies and help spread that around, I think that'd be for the best. But again, these abilities aren't doing exactly what they need to be doing, so you should be seeing a huge damage boost here once they get those things fixed. But guys, thanks so much for stopping by this video. Hope you guys really enjoy it. Make sure you're following me over on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, and using code BYRD at GFIELD checkout. Thanks so much. Have a great night, day, whatever it may be.